Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here today we'll discuss about none other than our favorite the Amex credit cards that are there in India. So Amex in India has been on and off recently, given certain cards were discontinued this year after I think March or April, like Amex Travel, Amex Platinum Travel, basically the Amex MRCC, Amex Gold cards, which I think from what I have known that they're upgrading the systems and they discontinued that those cards for the time being. I think till now also what I have seen in the Amex portfolio, only the Amex Plat Charge card and the Amex Reserve card is what is available for us to apply, not the Amex Plat Travel MRCC or the Amex Gold card. However, what I have seen this that in the past also these kind of situations has happened. I think next year within couple of months these other cards like Plat Travel or the MRCC or the Gold card will again be back for us to apply. So keep an eye on that. I will also probably update in my community channel if in case I see those cards are again opted for anyone to be applied, then it's okay. Because for now, wherever even I share my referral ID, people only get the reserve credit card and the flat charge credit card. However, keeping that apart, given in future we are expecting those cards will be back, I will be discussing about the Amex Trifecta combo that I mostly utilize every year to maximize my points on Amex, and these points can help me get free stay in Marriott properties all across India and abroad. And I have also utilized it till now in certain properties, and I am accumulating more and more points for certain other exclusive properties that I have been eyeing on, especially in Dubai and Indonesia, which will take an year or so for me to accumulate those number of points. Those are very exclusive, costly properties. But with this guide, I intend to help you guys understand the Amex environment, the Amex landscape that is there, how you can maximize the points with Amex usage. Everyone will say that Amex vendors are not there in India. Amex restrictions are there on the POS machines that you go to different shops, and they will say that Amex are not supported, and there are alternates to that as well, right? So I will explain about it in this slide. So starting here, if you see, I have highlighted three most of my favorite credit cards, which are budget friendly at the same time, give me a good value on my purchases that I do using these cards. The Amex Express Platinum Travel Card, the Amex Express Gold Card, and the Amex Express MRCC Membership Rewards Credit Card. These are the trifecta with which I maximize my rewards. Starting with the Amex Flat Travel is my favorite. The reason being it gives you the milestone benefits. Whenever you hit a 2 lakh milestone or a 4 lakh milestone, there are certain bonus points that you get on hitting those milestones. And it's a huge value because you even get the milestone benefit when you swipe your card on excluded categories. Like I have used it on my income tax, I have used it on purchasing a gold jewelry. Those didn't give me points, but it helped me hit those milestones of 2 lakh and 4 lakh, and I got those bonus points on those milestones. So that way, this card is superb. Second is the Amex Gold card. This card is not like Plat Travel. You don't have milestone benefits, but it's more like monthly milestones. If you can hit on this card, you get a good value. So there on the Amex Gold card, the funda here is, so if you purchase or do any six transactions every month with one transaction minimal 1,000 rupees, totaling up to 6,000 six transactions, you get 1,000 bonus points apart from what you would get as a MR point on your purchase. So what I generally do is for 1,000 rupees, for 6,000 worth of Flipkart vouchers I buy from the Gyftr, I get a 3x. I think on Amex Gold the multiplier is a 5x. So I get 5x points on my 1,000 rupees swipe on the Flipkart vouchers with Gyftr. So I do six such transactions with Flipkart and I get those points and a bonus points. So 1,000 rupees bonus, 1,000 MR points plus 5x multiplier on my swipe that I do on the Gifter for Flipkart vouchers. Straightforward, pretty easy, right? Then there is Amex Plat Travel with 3x multipliers on the gift voucher and Gyftr, and then Amex MRCC, which is the least 2x Gyftr. So basically, this 3x and 2x is what? If you're new to the Amex landscape, it may sound a lot of jargons here, right? So I'll give you a base explanation. So Amex gives you two MR points when you do a minimum purchase of 100 rupees, right? But that two MR points, if you buy a voucher from the gifter, say suppose I want to purchase something from Flipkart worth rupees, say 200 rupees, right? On 200 rupees swipe, you will basically get a 4 MR point value. But with Gifter giving you a 2x boost, that 4 will become 8 MR points on the same 200 spent, but you use it on the Gifter link to get that voucher. I have given that link of the Gifter from where you can purchase these vouchers, right? I think that this is a bit complex if you're hearing this for the first time, but I'm pretty sure if you run this video twice or thrice, it will be pretty easy for you. I have written down the steps in this slide. So similarly with Amex Plat Travel, if it's not an excluded category and you are swiping your card in the gifter to buy a voucher for say suppose Domino's or Zomato or something or Swiggy, right? And you purchase some. So base points is again 100 rupees. You get two value. So 2 into 3x means now it will become 6 rupees, 6 MR points for a 100 rupees spent. So it's a 3x jump. With the Amex Gifter with Amex Gold, you get a 5x. So it's the highest. These are just a base reward points calculation that I'm trying to explain you. But the main funda here is the milestone benefits that you will hit. So Plat Travel, if you hit the 2 lakh and a 4 lakh milestone, you get, I think, in totality, you will get around 45,000 worth of MR points plus 10,000 rupees Taj voucher, which is huge. Then, if you swipe your Amex Gold card every month for 6 times for 6 transactions, so basically 6,000 per month, you get a bonus towards the year as a 12,000 MR bonus points apart from what you would also earn on the accelerated points from Gifter. So again, a great value. Then there is Amex MRCC. So it has a high spend criteria. Basically, in MRCC, the catch is if you spend four transactions of 1500 rupees minimum. So basically, 1500 into 4 becomes again 6000. So you do four transactions of 1500, you get 1000 bonus MR value. So keep the accelerated points separate that you will anyway get for any swipe you do. But I'm just talking about the milestone, monthly milestone that you can target. So Amex Plat Travel doesn't have a monthly milestone; it's a yearly milestone. Within a year, you can hit those 2 and 4 lakh rupees milestone anytime. Gold has a monthly milestone of hitting 6,000 with 6 transactions. You get 1,000 bonus points. MX MRCC card has a 2 monthly milestone. One is 6,000 rupees, like 1,500 rupees, 4 transactions, total 6,000. You get 1,000 bonus points. And if including that 6,000, if you hit additional 14,000, so in totality if you spend 20,000 in that same particular month, you get an additional 1,000 points. So basically for 20,000 rupees monthly spend, you get 2,000 MR points. So annually it becomes around 24,000 MR points, which again it's a good value on your return if you use wisely on your Marriott Monvoy platform, right? So I have explained it in these steps as well. Hopefully, if you have any questions, you can put it in your comments. I will try to explain it again. Thanks. And on this voucher calculations, I will just go through what I have explained in the previous slide, the different credit cards, their joining charges, the annual charges, the bonus category, and the value that you get. Starting with Amex Plat Travel, the joining benefits, the joining charges with the taxes cost around 5,500, same the annual charges as well. So 5,500 each year. But the bonus part is the 4 lakh, 40,000 worth of bonus points you get when you hit that 2 lakh plus 4 lakh. So in totality, if you can hit annually 4 lakh, you get yearly bonus MR points of 40,000 plus 10,000 rupees Taj voucher Plus, there is a welcome benefit of 10,000 MR points that I have got. And if you spend without Gyftr, then also you get a base value of 8,000 rupees. If you use it with Gyftr, it will go higher, right? So it's a huge value. Same with MX MRCC. Uh, the cost of MRCC and gold first year is less, next year it becomes higher. So if you see the joining charges for the first year is 1,300 for both the cards. Then next year annual charges becomes higher, 5,000, 5,000. But yearly you get 24,000 and 12,000 worth of value, right? Those milestones that I have explained, monthly milestones, if you can hit, you can get a 24,000 and 12,000 worth of value. And the total spends, if I have to total across all these three cards, so 4 plus 2 plus 6. So 6 lakh 40,000, around 7 lakh 2,000 worth of cost, right? If you spend in a year, your yearly spend just comes around 7 lakh. You can easily hit a total value of 1 lakh 8,000 MR points, right? It's a huge value. It's a huge value. So when I say 85,000%, 85 percent return, it's people say that MR points is very less in a value like zero point 0.5. I don't consider it true always. It's not always zero point 0.5. I have seen 1:1 redemption also, and more than one MR point has been more than 1 rupee as well. I will show you in the next slide the hotels which gives you higher value for the MR redemptions. Right. I have done one in Prestige Golf Shire in Bangalore. There I have spent for 2 nights, I think 48,000 MR, not 48,000, I think 52,000 MR points for a 52,000 actual revenue property, right? So there I got a value of for my MR points 1:1. One MR point is equal to 1 rupee. But I have also filtered couple of properties for you guys where you can see that one MR point can give you more than 1 rupee of value as well. So the annual cost, if someone can hit in this breakdown 7,27,500, you get a total reward point worth of 1,08,000. And I'm still not counting the Gyftr accelerated points here. I'm just counting the base reward points and the bonus points. I haven't counted the Taj voucher value as well. So if you add those, the value will be higher to what I'm showing here. And in the next slide, I will give you. So Amex, not Amex, basically Marriott has a very big portfolio of hotels all across the globe. I have selected three of my preferred hotels that I have find that giving me a good value for my MR points, and those hotels are also pretty good. Those are very well located. You will see that, and the value I can redeem from these MR points is huge on those. So if you see here, married properties for double dip on points, right? Generally, everyone would say that one MR point is zero point 0.5 paisa, but not here. If you see in the Western Rishikesh Himalayas, right, for a 5 night stay for one room, three guests, you can get a value of 2,24,000 if you would have spent in actual money, right? But how many points do you need here? 1,36,000 points per stay. Again, the value of my points is higher than the actual revenue which it would have costed me. Okay. Same goes for one of the Masuri property, not the Masuri properties. I think this is one in Dubai where two for the 5 nights, same criteria, three guests, right? 2,03,000 points of stay for a AED of around 12,000 AED for the stay. I think 12,000 AED is around 2.5 lakh or something. You guys can comment on this, but I think it's higher than how much points that you are seeing here to get that room in Dubai. Again, these are all five-star properties. JW Marriott, again, one of the luxurious property in Missouri. If you see here, if you just spend money, right, for 5 nights, it is costing me 3,36,000. But if you pay with points, just 1,48,000 points. So with a year or 1.5 year worth of your expense, you can book this luxurious stay of 5 nights in Marriott properties with the right set of Amex credit cards. And I'm not even talking about the higher Amex flat charge cards, which cost around 60, 70,000, or a reserve card, which costs around 12, not 12,000, 11,000, including taxes. These are 5,000, 4,000 rupees worth of cards, but on a longer view, if you utilize them wisely, the value extraction is like over the roof. It's huge. So I'm collating my points right now. I'm not utilizing a lot of my Amex points on my trips. I'm using my Accor value because I've achieved the platinum status on my Accor. So I'm utilizing my Accor points right now. But the MR points I'm accumulating for another goal. I'll share when I hit that goal. But hope this video has helped you understand the Amex environment, how Amex should be used rightly in India. Basically, in POS, most of the POS Amex may not work, right? You can have to buy the voucher from Gyftr and then utilize it in that store. That is how I'm also doing. It is a bit of a pain, but if you are opting to do it, you will get a huge return down the line. You will see that in yourself once you try to adapt to this kind of a uh, spend based milestones, right? Let me know if there are certain open questions on this Amex strategy. I will be very happy to help you guys. Hope this video has helped you today. Thank you.